Knowing your rights when it comes to workers' compensation is crucial for your case. And Katherine Stone from Injury Florida Law is back with what you need to know about your treatment rights, which there are so many questions that I always come up with listening to you talk about workers' comp treatment.
So this one kind of came up when I was thinking about topics, in the sense of I've had clients that have had their case going for quite a while, and they would come in and I would be like, okay, well, where are we at? That's my first question with someone who has an older claim is, where are we at? And a lot oftentimes they'll come in and say, well, I have this referral from 3 months ago that I was supposed to have X, Y, and Z done, and I still haven't gotten it done. Okay, so I explain that, workers' comp is a self-executing statute, so things should go along as they please without really having to do anything. But unfortunately, that's why attorneys need to get involved. So what I can tell these people is when they come in, I can say, okay, well, I take that referral. I then, although there's no grievance procedures in place anymore, we still have to do a good faith attempt with the carrier saying, hey, we have this referral. Here is our good faith attempt to resolve this matter prior to filing a petition for benefits with the judge of compensation claims. There's no specific amount of time that we have to give them to qualify for that good faith. But we still have to do that and then I file, if we still don't hear back, then I file what's called a petition for benefits with the judge of compensation claims. And they have 30 days to respond to that petition. So what I tell clients is, number one, I can put them on a time clock to respond. I can put them on a time clock that they have to either decide to provide the provision or not provide the provision, versus, so that client waiting 3 months and not having heard anything. That wouldn't happen if I was involved. In other words, I would have already had that issue resolved. So what I tell clients is it's so important when you get that referral, you need to call my office, you need to text a copy of that referral, or you can email, or you can fax, however you can get it to us, so that we can go ahead, do our good faith request. They don't comply with the good faith request, then we file a petition for benefits. And it's about the timeliness issue, because a lot of clients, as we all do in everyday life, we want everything yesterday. Yeah. And so I have to tell clients, like, look, I can do things to speed this along, but you're looking at about 30 to 40 days before they officially have to respond to the request.
And that is, again, after waiting X amount of time before the actual clock started ticking because they didn't have legal help.
Unfortunately, what can happen, and this just happened the other day, is a referral for a specific kind of test had expired. And so then there was an issue of we couldn't get the person back into the doctor in time. So then there's another delay. And so, it's just always best to have somebody on your side that knows and can walk you through so that you don't have these month-long delays.
And I know just from the experience and working with you, time is of the essence. There are so many deadlines. This is just one example of the many deadlines you have to deal with in a workers' comp case, right?
Yes. My calendar is insane.
I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine your reminders, but this is the time in the segment when we remind viewers that they can get in touch with you if they have any legal questions, especially workers' comp. There's the information you see on the screen, so you can reach out and talk with Katherine and her team today.